Someone asked such a real question in my comments: how do you deal with jealousy, envy, and how do you practice being happy for others? So let's talk about it. First off, I want to say we all feel jealous sometimes. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person if you're feeling jealous. What truly matters is what do you do with that feeling afterwards. When I start feeling jealous or start comparing myself to someone else, I pause and I think to myself, what is this feeling trying to tell me? And instead of getting caught up in the downward spiral, I just use these feelings as a data, because this feeling of jealousy is just trying to point out to me that there is something out there that someone else already has that I would like to have as well. I must say though, I wasn't born or raised with this mindset. Now that I build my self-awareness, dealing with harder emotions is just so much easier for me, but it didn't used to be like that. I used to be very insecure and very jealous, and if that's the case for you and you're in a downward spiral right now, there is one practical thing that I highly recommend you doing, and that's practice gratitude. Take a piece of paper and write down 3 things that you're grateful for, and it genuinely doesn't have to be anything big. If you feel like, oh, I've got nothing to be grateful for, my life sucks, trust me, I've been there. But you can start with things like health, being able to move, your family, having a roof over your head. Do this practice every morning after you wake up or right before you go to bed, and stay consistent with it for at least 3 months. The more you practice gratitude, the deeper you will feel it, and you won't care as much about what other people have, but you'll be more focused on yourself and on your growth, on your goals. Another great practical tool that you can start today is journaling. What's truly amazing about journaling is that it's a non-judgment zone. It's only a conversation in between you and yourself. So you can write anything, all the positive things and all the negative things as well. And when you notice that you wrote something that bothers you, something that you're just not happy about, just reflect on it and see what action you can take to improve. Another thing that's been a huge help for me, especially in the recent years, was taking action towards my own goals. When I was stuck, when I was not moving forward, I didn't like my job, I didn't like the way my life was going. I used to feel very frustrated to see when other people around me were succeeding. The moment I decided to be full in and go after my goals, the feelings of jealousy and comparison just went away. Again, that doesn't mean that I never experienced the feeling of jealousy now. As I said at the beginning, I sort of look at them as data instead of getting caught up in them. And when it comes to feeling happy for others, I'm a strong believer that other people are not our competition. Our past self is our competition. And always remember that we are all on a different timeline. Some people get ahead in their career, some people get ahead in personal development, some people focus on building family first. There is no right or wrong in how you're living your life. So shift your focus from other people to yourself, and just keep in mind other people's wins are not your losses. They genuinely have nothing to do with you. So just focus on yourself, focus on your goals, and take action towards your dreams. You've got this.